Pullover. Tesla Model 3 joins police force. New era in police vehicle. Talk about electrifying. Dallas County just ordered a fleet of Tesla Model 3 cars as their fleet cars for law enforcement. That's right, folks, the electric Tesla Model 3 will soon be patrolling the streets of Texas. Get this, they went all out on these Model 3s. The law enforcement is dishing out the high-end performance version of these cars with 20-inch turbine wheels, a carbon fiber spoiler, and aluminum alloy pedals. There will definitely be a run for these Model 3s when they arrive at the station. The performance model of the Tesla Model 3 also is the most premium variant of the car, boasting a huge 315 miles of range, a top speed of 162 miles per hour, and a 0 to 60 mph acceleration time of just 3.1 seconds. This particular Model 3 can also stop on a dime, as this is the only Model 3 to come with performance brakes. This is one cop car you will have trouble running away from. You get the sense that these are highly anticipated by law enforcement as well. Words from law enforcement officials show huge praise and the excitement for the Model 3s to be delivered. They talk about how this will be a new phase for the department and help in promoting that they too care about the environment and want a safer and cleaner environment for the future. However, this is not something that was decided in one day. The Model 3 has already been working as fleet cars for law enforcement, and after long-term usage, the reviews are in and it is positive. Officers in Westport, Connecticut, stated that these new electric Model 3s were far cheaper to maintain and run compared to the already existing fleet of internal combustion engines. Not only are these good for our environment, less noise pollution, no air pollution from these cars, and you lump that in with the reportedly cost-saving nature of these Tesla Model 3, we may be seeing more and more of them being used as fleet cars in the future. And I think we can all agree that these silent and environment-friendly cars look much better than our old Crown Victorias and the big lumpy and gas-guzzling V8s. With all this said and done, Tesla is not the only car manufacturing company trying to get its electric vehicles on our law enforcement fleet. Ford has been a long-standing member for providing our law enforcement with fleet cars of all sizes, from sedans to SUVs. The powerhouse units, such as V8 engines tuned to give maximum performance if the fleet car is in pursuit, or the baby V6 EcoBoost is engineered to give the oomph the car needs but also to keep it much more economical for everyday use. However, Ford now has a new ace up its sleeve, the all-new Mach-E. A larger, more spacious option than the Model 3, Ford's GT performance trim level of the Mustang Mach-E packs 270 miles of range, a 3.8 second 0 to 60 mph acceleration time, and 480 horsepower. The Model 3 still has more range and a faster 0 to 60 time, but the Ford Mustang Mach-E has been chosen by several police departments in both the United States and Europe, backing it up. This may seem like Tesla might face some trouble in the future, but the fact that the Model 3 is more reliable just draws the attention more and makes the Model 3 the winner here. Let's not forget, fleet cars are not for show. They are meant to be used daily, rack up the miles. Most of the time they have the onboard equipment such as the power, the radio, repeater, and onboard computer up and running, and without these equipments, our officers are pretty much in the dark. That is another concern for buying an electric car: the range. The performance pack comes with 315 miles of range. A fleet car is not used to go from point A to point B, it is used for patrolling most of the time. These Model 3s would be in start-stop traffic, and they cannot be turned off, or the equipment on board will just not function. Let's not forget that these cars are still new to the fleet and still to be tried and tested. The reports so far are from long-time car ownership, from another law enforcement located in another state. With the random weather that Texas can throw at you and the insane heat, couple all that with the rush hour traffic of Dallas, these Model 3s will really be pushed to the limits of what they can do, and I, for one, hope they pass with flying colors. This is it. We are finally making a move where even law enforcement is going electric and moving towards a much greener and safer future. The irony, however, is that under Texas franchise laws, consumers can only buy cars from auto dealers and can't buy them directly from automakers. As it stands in the Lone Star State, Tesla's company-owned outlets can't legally sell a Tesla in Texas. Tesla has a somewhat strange approach in the fact that they do not have any dealerships. It looks like the Model 3 has already run into trouble before they have even arrived. Nevertheless, the Model 3s will be delivered to Dallas law enforcement, and these new cars will give us a glimpse into what the future holds for our future law enforcement vehicles.